Okay, number one. Let's start with a band that are cited as the pioneers of two genres. We're talking about the genres of grunge and sludge metal, and the band is Melvins, who released their 27th album on the 19th of April. It's called Tarantula Heart, and it's released by Mike Patton's label, A.D.K Records. Go and listen to that one. I will. To be honest, when the band have already released 26 albums leading up to it, can be quite intimidating. I know the 1994 album with, is there a song called Stoner Witch? I know that was a minor hit, wasn't it? I actually went to see them in Manchester in 2001 as well, with my good friend Jordan Watson. So yeah, Melvins, legendary band, very influential. Number two on the list, another well-known band, High on Fire, the kings of stoner sludge metal from the USA, and the album is called Cometh the Storm. It's the 9th album of the band's career, and it comes out via Monarch Heavy Records. We're going to stay with the sludge metal theme here, but a more progressive paradigm, and this is the Edinburgh band Dune with their 3rd album, and it's called Voidkind. And this progressive post-sludge metal album is released via Metal Blade Records. I enjoyed 2021's Etaman Enka, I think that's how you pronounce it. I reviewed that for our sister organisation, Scream Blast Repeat, and awarded it an 8 out of 10. So looking forward to album number 3 from that band. 4th record, another big name really. It's a band that I've never listened to. I know that they were well rated by Terrorizer magazine. This is the Polish black metal band Blaze of Perdition, and they're releasing their 6th album via Metal Blade Records. It's the follow-up to 2020's The Harrowing of Hearts, and this record is called Upharsin. I think that's how you pronounce it. You'll see it on the screen. So make your mind up how to pronounce that or Google it. So yeah, Polish black metal, a name that I know. I'm not familiar with their music. It's only their 6th album, so it's a good time for me to go and investigate. For the next part, let's move on to some genres outside of metal or more experimental stuff. So we're going to start with the 6th choice, which is the band Sons of Raw. That's Romeo Alpha, Raw. They're an American avant-garde jazz rock band. This is a self-release, and it's an EP called Tropic of Cancer Part 3. Avant-garde jazz rock. Sounds pretentious, so I'll probably enjoy it. The next one after that, we're going to stay within the rock realm. This is the Dutch band Doel. So think of the metal band Tool, replace the T with a D and you have Doel. And this is the 3rd album from these guys, and it's called The Shape of Fluidity. It's released via Prophecy Productions. Dark rock music, I think, has been one way to describe this. Am I right in thinking that there's a charismatic female vocalist to this band? I don't really know much about them other than that they played Roadburn Festival, which is arguably the most prestigious heavy guitar music festival in Europe. So they must be well rated. Looking forward to that. I think they also have members of that great band Gold, that Dutch post-rock trip-hop band, really dark music. I think one of the guitar players also is in this band Doel. Let's move on to a Century Media release. This is the band Folterkammer, and it's album number 2 called Vibermacht. Now, this is actually a New York band, and it's their sophomore album. They describe it as symphonic operatic black metal. It does feature Zachary Ezrin, who's the guitar player from that avant-garde black metal band Imperial Triumphant. So for that reason alone, I'll give this a listen. It's on Century Media as well, so it's that's certainly a good enough reason for me to want to check it out. Let's move on to the next album. This is from the Republic of Ireland, a band called Ura, and the album is called Maelstrom. Progressive alternative modern metal. What the fuck does that mean? That's how they describe themselves, or at least the PR company do. This is a self-release, and it's their debut album. Again, if you're using that term modern metal, to me, that means that you want to be mischievous and quite iconoclastic and challenge some of the established boundaries between borders in heavy music. So it can be a good thing, but it can also be a car crash. I'll give it a listen, then make my mind up. The ninth album, Grey Bush, and it's called A Never-Ending Search for Justice. Self-release from America, and it's a hybrid of hardcore and death metal. Count me in. I'm sure I'll enjoy that. Don't really know much else about it. Even the press release is quite vague. And then finally, an album where the press release is certainly not vague. And it's the title, the band's name that got my attention. They're called Couch Slut. Yep, don't ever call a woman that. You definitely get slapped in the face. And the album is called You Could Do It Tonight. Extreme noise rock is the way that this has been marketed. This is album number 4. So they're a New York band. I can't remember the name of the female vocalist, but I know that she gets quite a lot of attention. I've never heard her singing style or screaming if it's extreme noise rock. And this is released by a Brutal Panda Records. So I am just going to repeat that because the name of the band is fantastic. Couch Slut, and the album's called You Could Do It Tonight. And extreme noise rock appears to be the subgenre. So go and check that out. If you get time, go and check out all 10 of these records that are on this list.